Hello friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video. For today's project, I am featuring the stamp set Forever Fern. I'm not having any dies, it's not going to be that kind of video, but we're going to do some fun techniques. So I have here some watercolor paper. This is Fluid 100 from Stampin' Up. I have inked up one of the leaves from the Forever Fern stamp set with Granny Apple Green. And this is my water painter. And what I am doing here is activating the ink on my watercolor paper. And I'm bringing in a darker ink color to make this look like sort of a painterly effect, like a no-line watercoloring almost. So I've just stamped it on my watercolor paper. There's only water in my water painter, and I do have a little scrap piece of paper that I'm just sort of wiping off any excess water that I may have. These water painters are quite dry actually. So I am able to activate the color and then add a very tiny amount of a darker color. And I found that with this particular image, it was like when I did one leaf and colored it fully, I was able to bring in the darker color and have it almost like, I want to say, bleed into the other color. So it was really nice, sort of a transitional blend. Now I have another example to share with you that I did something a little bit different. Same technique, but I'm doing something just a touch differently. So as you can see here, the darker color is Shaded Spruce. It's my favorite color combination between Granny Apple Green and Shaded Spruce, by the way. Great leaf colors. So I'm inking up another image from that stamp set. And this time I'm just going in with my water painter and activating all that ink all at once. So this time I wanted to make a distinct mark. How do I say this? I didn't want so much of a blending as I wanted this leaf to be two-toned in color. So by activating all the leaves, and I brought in the stamp set so I could see what I was doing. So I brought in pumpkin pie. So this is crumb cake and pumpkin pie. And it's a good fall coloring. I'm so excited that, you know, there's only 6 weeks left of this heat wave. And hopefully I'm painting my way to fall. Anyway, I brought in my stamp set to see what I was doing, because I basically erased all of that fine lines that actually are in this stamp set. This is a distinctive stamp set, and there is a lot of fine lines in this one. So as you can see what I was doing here, I first colored it all, and then I'm building up the color with my pumpkin pie. So I don't necessarily want it to bleed so much as in the first example. I'm wanting to create sort of a transitional color. I did like the idea of having sort of darker, more vibrant like orange leaves and the shadows of them, but almost to make it look like it was sort of a, oh geez, I don't know, that this is the color of the leaf as opposed to like it's a two-tone colored leaf. There we go. Use your words, Sue. So this is what I'm doing. I had 2 different examples and I like them both. So I wanted to share with you them both because you might have a use for one or the other. I have Seal Plus here as my dry adhesive, and I am placing this little piece of watercolor paper that I did not measure, by the way, and then I put it on top of a Granny Apple green piece. And for the crumb cake pumpkin pie leaves, I put it on crumb cake cardstock. And you know me with my teeny tiny little borders, there it is. So I have some strips here of basic white, and with my red rubber stamps, I always very much like to use Stays On ink. I find that I get the blackest, crisp impression from my stamp. Then what I did was I'm sort of dry embossing with my my card base. So at 3/8 of an inch, I am drawing a line, and this is on the inside of the card. And then 3/8 of an inch from the crease, I'm drawing a line on the card. And 3/8 of an inch from the edge, I'm drawing a line to the score line, the crease that you fold. And the same with the other side, 3/8 of an inch. And I'm doing the same on this one. So 3/8 of an inch on the edge, like basically all around the card base. So this is like, I would consider this dry embossing because I'm creating an impression on my card base. And it's just an extra finishing detail. Now, I did fold and burnish my card bases, and then I put dimensional adhesive on the back of my my front pieces, and then I put 3 dimensionals behind the word hello on those strips. So and I put dry adhesive on the edges. So as I put this hello strip on my botanical fern or leaf here, and I put the hello on the middle, and then I fold it around the edges. So it has a little bit of lift, but it's almost flat. So my only regret here is that I wish I would have measured those watercolor pieces because my measurements were off. And if I was to do this card again, I would make sure that the botanical card front pieces actually fit evenly around those scored framed lines. But I'm not perfect, and I probably won't give these away. I'll probably hold on to these ones. You can see all the supplies I used today below in the videos See More section or in the supplies section of my blog. The links will take you to my Canadian online store. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.